You hear me okay, Tammy?
Yes.
Okay, great. Where are you from?
I am from Washington State.
Oh, nice. What part?
I am from by Stevens Pass, if you know where that is.
Hmm. Is that anywhere near like Yakima or anything?
Uh, West of Yakima, east of Everett, if you know where Everett is.
Oh yeah, I do. Yeah, my dad is from Tacoma.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, cool. Nice. And hi, Amy. Welcome.
Hi, Molly. Sorry I can't be on camera. I'm in the store. So otherwise
Totally understand.
I would be on camera for you because I know how difficult it is to talk to dark screens.
It's okay. I'm gonna have PowerPoint slides, so that'll keep me busy.
That'll keep you busy, okay?
Yeah.
How you been doing?
Good. How about you?
I'm fine, thank you.
Good. All right, got a few more minutes before 3 o'clock, so we'll give a few more minutes for people to sign on.
3 o'clock. That means you're on the East Coast.
Yes.
Yes.
Oh, so it's noon your time.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah, I need to get better because I teach. I'm an online PE teacher for an online school, and I have students from Hawaii all the way to the East Coast. So I'm always like having to think about the other time zones that I'm talking to.
Yes.
Because sometimes like yesterday, I think I had somebody in Pacific, Central, and East Coast time. So they wanted to know a specific time on Thursday that I was doing something. And I'm like, oh my word. It's like, I don't know why that's such a hard thing to do sometimes.
I think it's so awesome that you are teaching the young people so that at an early age they can get a handle on good health and wellness.
It's a
so
privilege.
Important.
It's been fun getting to know them and their personalities and what young people like to do. Welcome, Joan. Nice to see you.
Good to see you.
Are you a chiropractor? Massage therapist?
Biomagnetic therapist.
Oh, yeah. And where are you located?
Texas.
Texas. I have my magnets right here.
Ah, lovely.
Joan, I need to know more about that. I have never even heard of that before.
Okay. Yeah, sure. Hit me up. We can have a phone call. I can explain it to you.
Okay. That would be great.
All right.
Oh. It's almost 3. Okay, I think we just got a few more seconds. I'll share my screen and make sure it's coming off correctly. All right, are you seeing Let's Get Fishy with E Omega Plus?
Yeah, it looks perfect.
Awesome. Amazing. Joe. Great. Okay, 3 o'clock. Well, let me introduce myself. My name is Molly Perrin, and I am a certified personal trainer, group fitness coach, functional nutrition coach and premier with doTERRA. And today we're getting fishy with E-Omega Plus. We're going to dive into the benefits of omega-3s, but with a tangy twist that boosts your wellness. And before we get started, I just want to make sure you know that I'm not a doctor. I'm not trying to diagnose or play a doctor. It's very important to do your own research. And with that in mind, I do have some things later on in the presentation for you to take a look at so that you can do your own research. And make sure that you always consult with your doctor if you have any questions with things that might counteract with your medications or your specific health concerns. So with this E-Omega Plus, this is part of the foundational wellness products that doTERRA has come out with. And in the last 2 weeks, we've discussed VMG Plus and PB Restore. And if you didn't get a chance to watch those presentations, please do so because you'll get to see how all of this fits together. Kelsey and Tatiana did an amazing job of discussing those products. Now let's look at this wellness pyramid. We've seen this a lot, and we are in control of a lot of what happens to us, whether it's with our nutrition, movement, rest, reducing toxicity. So we're in control of that, and we're going to discuss some of the ways we can do that, and then also how we can make wise decisions about the kind of supplements that we take in. Let's look at the top 6 reasons to take an omega-3. The first one is that it can promote heart and circulatory health. Second is the help of the brain, eyes, and nervous system. Third is that it includes a whole fatty acid along with the certified pure tested grade wild orange essential oil. Fourth, it supports a healthy joint function and comfort. And it could also help you feel fuller during meals, which is a super good benefit. And finally, the 6th one is that it can help a healthy respiratory system. Now, all of us, we want to age gracefully, right? But more importantly, we want to age powerfully. We want to keep people guessing as to what age we really are, because it's not with the amount of wrinkles that are on our face that really give away our age, but it's the way we move. So when we stay young and vibrant, moving well, it'll keep people guessing as to our age. So before we get into the omegas, let's do a quick introductory video from doTERRA, and then we will do a deep dive.
Did you know that most people aren't getting the omega-3 fatty acids their body needs to thrive? Modern diets are overloaded with omega-6 fatty acids, but lack the essential omega-3s that support heart, brain, and overall health. Omega-3s are essential to your health, but your body can't produce them on its own. The most efficient source of omega-3s is marine-based, and yet most of us aren't eating enough fish to meet our daily needs. Experts recommend at least 500 milligrams of omega-3s per day, but the average person only consumes about 90. It's time to find a solution. Introducing E-Omega Plus, a superior omega supplement designed to provide the essential fatty acids your body needs. With 900 milligrams of omega-3s in every serving, including 800 milligrams of EPA and DHA, E-Omega Plus helps fill the gap in your daily omega intake. E-Omega Plus promotes brain health, supports cognitive function, and helps maintain a healthy inflammatory response. Each serving of E-Omega Plus includes 2,000 milligrams of fish oil from wild-caught fish from the pristine waters of the Nordic seas, and our fish are sustainably harvested with full traceability from boat to bottle. What makes E-Omega Plus truly unique is the inclusion of CPTG Wild Orange Essential Oil. Wild Orange enhances the absorption and benefits of omega-3s. Wild Orange is made up of 95% limonene, which supports heart health by preventing the oxidation of fish oil, keeping it fresh and potent. This essential oil not only protects the fish, but also adds its own benefits, including maintaining healthy cholesterol levels and inflammatory response. Taking E-Omega Plus is simple. Just 3 soft gels a day with food and you're supporting your heart, brain, and overall wellness. Whether you're already taking a fish oil supplement or you're just starting your omega journey, E Omega Plus provides the daily support your body needs. Don't wait to give your body the omega-3s it needs for optimal health. Visit doTERRA.com or contact a wellness advocate today to learn more about E Omega Plus and start your journey towards better heart, brain, and joint health. E Omega Plus, because you deserve the best for your health.
Let's break down that video just a little bit. Did you realize that 95% of us are not getting enough of omega-3s? Now that 1-to-1 ratio there, that's the ratio that we need of an omega-3 to an omega-6. But in our diets today, our ratio is 1 omega-3 to 16 omega-6s. You might wonder why such a high contrast when we get omega-6s from these wonderful, nutritious foods. Our nuts, fruits and vegetables, the avocados, and the eggs and seeds. So if that's the case, where are we getting these extra omega-6s from? When you look at these oils, these are what we find in our processed foods. When you grab something that you've recently purchased, look at the ingredients list and see if one of these oils is in it. And because of these extra added oils to our processed foods, they've made our omega-6s out of proportion in comparison to our omega-3s. So why are omega-3s so very important? Why do you want to take them and add them to your life? One reason is it can give us help us maintain our healthy blood pressure. Another reason is a healthy resting heart rate. And a resting heart rate can be anywhere from 60 to 100 beats per minute. And that's based on our age and also activity level. It cleans out the bad stuff in the arteries and veins, cleans out those pipes that are in our bodies and helps to clear everything out and keep things moving the way they should. Now, if you happen to live in Norway or Finland, Northern Japan, or Alaska, you're probably getting enough omega-3s in your diet naturally. But what about us? We probably are not getting as much. Did you know in Northern Japan that they have the highest percentage of people that make it to 100? I don't think that's a coincidence with their high omega-3 diet. When you look at the types of fish that are contained in this E Omega Plus, cod, cusk, haddock, herring, just to say a few, how many of those have you had this week? Personally, I haven't had any of those yet. But is there some way that you can get these in our foods, omega-3s? And the answer is yes. I wouldn't be a functional nutrition counselor without adding food, because food always does come first, and that is at the bottom level of our pyramid, right? The wellness pyramid. So salmon, chia seeds, flax, anchovies, sardines, edamame, those are great sources of omega-3s. But not all of us can get all of that or even enough of those. And that's why it's good to add in a supplementation of omega-3. There are a lot of really good omega-3s out there on the market. So what makes doTERRA's stand out as different? It's that wild orange essential oil. On its own, wild orange has cleansing properties. It can help us boost our immune system. And like it mentioned in the video, it helps to stabilize the oil so it doesn't oxidize. And this is a great option too. It has limonene. Why is it so important that we have limonene? Limonene inhibits the formation of cholesterol by inhibiting the enzyme that creates the cholesterol. So it keeps things right at the cellular level. It also is an AMPK activator. Now, what is that? I know I didn't really know about it till I started doing research on this, but AMPK activator, it stimulates the energy production by taking glucose from our bloodstream and then putting it into the cells where we want it. So if we have less glucose running through our bloodstream, then we're not going to create as much insulin. And having too much insulin is what causes a lot of our health concerns. There's another kind of EMP activator, which is right up my alley, and that is exercise. So this is something else that you can do for yourself, getting in movement every single day. And if you need more help with this, feel free to contact me. Now, one more AMP activator that there is, and doTERRA takes advantage of this one, it's berberine. And berberine is in our MetaPower Assist. And this is something you can take with your meals to help stabilize your blood sugar levels. So limonene is something that's great for our overall metabolic health. Would you like to know what's in this E-Omega Plus? It has 300 milligrams of that certified pure tested grade wild orange essential oil and 200 milligrams of EPA, 800 milligrams of DHA, and we're going to explain what those are in just a few minutes, and 100 milligrams of other omega-3s for a total of 2,000 milligrams of total fish oil. Let's get into the EPA and DHA. What makes these up, what their benefits are. So these are essential fatty acids, and that's probably what you're used to hearing is essential fatty acids. Why do we call them essential fatty acids? It's because the body needs them, but they can't produce them. And what are they? So EPA converts DHA, but DHA cannot convert into EPA. And the reason they're beneficial is because it helps type 2 diabetes in particular, patients with high triglycerides. So it's been shown to help reduce triglyceride concentrations. Another thing that it's helpful for is essential fetal development. And they found that when taken during pregnancy, that it can reduce the incidence of allergies in infants. Another focus is our vascular health. And what is vascular health? That's anything to do with our blood vessels. So these support all of those vessels that are carrying our blood throughout our body. It's aiding our brain and nervous system. And endothelial cells, the endothelial is what lines all of our vessels and our hearts. So we want to give that as much support as help as we can so that we can reduce major coronary events as much as possible. And this also has anti-inflammatory properties. And inflammation is another leading cause of health issues. Some people might be resistant to aspirin. So this is another nice alternative to helping ourselves out with the circulatory system. And why do I have the brain there? It's because cognitive function can be improved in individuals with very mild Alzheimer's disease. So looking at all of these, when we look at the rising rates of allergies in children, cardiovascular disease, and Alzheimer's disease in the US, this could possibly be an affordable link to a healthier life. And it's of great value. What do I mean by great value? Well, take a look at this. One with this E-Omega Plus, one supplement, if you compare that to the 4 products that are contained in it, you save at least 50% of what it would cost you to buy all 4 separately. So it's a pretty good win. And what is the suggested amount? Take 3 of them daily. You can swallow them, but what if you don't like swallowing pills? That's okay. You can take a little pin, prick a hole in it, and squirt that oil into your smoothie or into your VMG Plus. Something I personally do every day is I chew mine and I swallow the oil. I spit out the gel capsule and I don't have any fishy burps. I do this on an empty stomach and it doesn't bother me at all. And I love the taste of the orange. This is also safe for children. And if your children are small, like 50, 60 pounds, you just need 1 capsule for them. And you can prick that hole and squirt it into their smoothie or their VMG to help them get everything that they need. But maybe you say you're vegan. I'll show that in just a second, because before we get to that, I want to show you this page. If you want to take a screenshot, this is some of the research materials that I used to do this presentation, and these are taken from pubmed.org. Now let's talk about vegan. If you're vegan, that's quite all right. doTERRA has you covered there. They have a vegan option. and you can get that XE omega there. Now, what's the difference between the current omega and the E omega plus? You might be wondering that. Why did they come out with a new one? Well, the new one, you can, it has a higher omega fatty acid along with limonene. Whereas the current omega, it contains more carotenoids. And what is that? What is a carotenoid? It's something that's good for your eye health. You've probably heard of having carrots for your eyes, right? Eating carrots. So you get carotenoids from the carrots. And that's what the XE omega, the current one, has. And you can take those if you want to support your eye health a little bit more. Maybe you're having trouble seeing at nighttime. This could possibly increase it'll help your eye health. Let's go back to those 6 reasons to use the XE omega. It promotes the heart and circulatory health, our brain, eyes, and nervous system. It includes a whole fatty acid, not just EPA and DHA, along with that certified pure tested wild orange oil. It can help our healthy joint function and help us feel fuller during meals and help our respiratory system. Let's go back to that wellness pyramid. When we start with good nutrition, more movement, and good rest, reduce our toxicity, we do so much for our bodies at the base level. And then we supplement wisely by doing our research and finding the best possible supplements out there. So I encourage you to reach out to the person who invited you today, or you can contact me with any questions that you might have. And remember that we are the ones that are in control of what we put into our bodies. We all have unique needs and circumstances, so get involved with your own health and take the steps, even the small ones, to help yourself stay energetic and vibrant. And keep people guessing as to how old you are, and embrace the fishy goodness with a tangy twist. And here's my information if you need to reach out to me with any questions. And if you have any questions right now, feel free to unmute yourself and I'll stop my presentation. And then you can see my face. So anything I can help you with? Thanks, Joan. I appreciate it.
I have a question. This is Tammy.
Okay.
In the introductory video that you played, it said to take it with a meal, and then you said you take it on an empty stomach. So what would the difference be?
Probably my personal preference as to why I take it on an empty stomach is because I do intermittent fasting and I just take everything in the morning, and I take it, and I also have the VMG plus. But it'll help your body assimilate if you take it with your food, but that's personally how I do it.
Okay. I was just wondering.
Most people do much better taking supplements when they take it with food. And I know with the LLV, I did much better when I took it with food. But with the VMG plus, I have no issues taking that on an empty stomach.
Okay, so it could go either way. It's okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, thank you.
Mm-hmm. Anybody else? Awesome. Well, that was great. Thank you so much for coming. It was nice having you. And this will be recorded. So and it'll be posted on YouTube shortly. And you can take a look at it if you need it again. If not, I'll see you all later.
Thank you, Molly. Great
You're
class.
welcome. Toodles.